If you own a guitar, then there's a good chance that it came from a small mountain town in southwest China, a place called Zheng'an. Tucked away in Guizhou province, Zheng'an County has earned a reputation as the world's guitar capital. Every year, factories here produce about 2.5 million guitars, shipping them to more than 40 countries and regions across the world. That's roughly 1 out of every 7 guitars made globally. Amid the buzz of Zheng'an's booming guitar scene, Kim Jung-hun became the first South Korean to tap into its growing opportunities.
My name is Kim Jung-hun. I'm 25 years old, a Gen Z. I've been in Guizhou for over a year now.
Last June, Kim arrived in the small town and has since been working as a sales manager for his family business, Zheng'an Music, a South Korean maker of guitar accessories. His father is one of the founders of its Chinese branches.
Our company was invited by the local government to invest and set up business here. My dad asked if I wanted to go, and I said yes, because I had heard the market here was huge, and when I arrived, it really was.
Today, guitars have become the lifeblood of Zheng'an, fueling its economy, strengthening the county, and improving local livelihoods. Everywhere you go, traces of guitar and music can be found. A giant guitar sculpture stands in a square named after the instrument, which has become a hotspot for photos, and music-themed elements are woven into streets, schools, and communities. But if we rewind just over a decade, things looked very different here. This landlocked county had suffered long from poverty due to inconvenient transportation and barren terrain. It once had no raw materials, no technical know-how, and no market for guitar making. Back in the 1980s, many locals packed up and left, heading south to Guangdong province in search of work. There, quite a number of them ended up working in guitar factories. It wasn't until 2013 that Zheng'an began to turn the page. The local government called on migrant workers to return home and start their own guitar businesses. Gradually they did. They came back one by one, bringing with them their skills, experience, and a dream to make guitars in their hometown. Meanwhile, they were offered a series of preferential policies, such as rent reductions and logistics subsidies. Soon, workshops grew into factories, and those factories evolved into an international guitar industrial park. Nowadays, Zheng'an has built a complete supply chain from raw materials to finished instruments, and also a community that thrives on craftsmanship. It is now home to more than 140 guitar manufacturers and related enterprises, including Zheng'an Music, which specializes in producing strings, bow nuts, and frets.
Our company was founded in South Korea in 1983. Around 2004, we entered the Chinese market, drawn by its vast potential, and began manufacturing and trading here. At the time, we were probably the first South Korean string factory in China, and now we have companies in Shandong, Guangdong, and also Guizhou provinces.
Kim's connection with China began long before Zheng'an. At just 3 years old, he moved with his family to Qingdao, a coastal city in Shandong province, where his family established the first Chinese branch of the South Korean enterprise. As one of the most popular destinations for South Koreans in China, Qingdao stood out as an ideal place to set up a factory.
It's a really nice city. It feels very developed, and it's quite close to South Korea, making it easy for us to travel back and forth.
It was there, surrounded by sea breezes and shop signs in both Korean and Chinese, that Kim spent his childhood and teenage years. After finishing high school, he chose not to go to college. Instead, he went straight to work. He returned to his home country, where he took on a series of part-time jobs to earn some money and experience.
太多了，炒年糕店。
He worked at a tteokbokki food shop, in clothing boutiques, hardware stores, and even in a butcher shop.
上面还有一个哥哥，他在北京大学。
I have an older brother who is pursuing his PhD at Peking University. He wasn't very interested in the family business, so I decided to take it on. I felt it was better to start working early. After all, people go to college to earn money later. But I thought, why not start earning now?
Following a year and a half of military service, Kim returned to China to join his family business. After completing training at the company's headquarters in Shandong, Kim set out for a fresh start in Zheng'an's guitar industrial park, where he has spent a busy, hands-on year. Nowadays, he runs the local office together with a Chinese general manager.
主要工作就是和客户沟通、打样品。
My main work involves communicating with clients, preparing samples, and delivering goods. If any issues come up, I handle them. And usually, I make deliveries in the morning, then deal with paperwork like contracts or invoices in the afternoon. I also manage exports, government coordination, our international website, and even some graphic design.
Here, proximity brings opportunity.
在这儿的话，我们直接放着库存。
Although the company hasn't established a manufacturing facility yet, it keeps a local inventory within the industrial park to better serve nearby guitar producers. Previously, clients would have to wait about a week for deliveries. Now, most orders arrive within a day or even an hour.
还有出问题或者是打样之类的。
Sometimes our clients run into technical problems. They might not know how to measure or choose the right specifications for strings. And then we step in to help, take measurements, make samples, and guide them through the process. Communication is much smoother.
Kim is quite impressed by the hub in Zheng'an, where every sector of the supply chain is just minutes away, and with the business opportunities it creates.
这个地方就是主要是一个月能生产。
This base produces about 200,000 to 300,000 guitars every month. If we can secure half of that demand, it would tremendously boost our company's production and overall growth.
也提升量。
Kim is proud to say that their company now works with roughly 80% of the guitar manufacturers in the industrial park. At the same time, he's been actively developing their international sales channels to expand exports. So far, he's connected with clients in the Philippines and Indonesia. During his time here, Kim says meeting local business owners has really shaped the way he thinks about and runs his business.
我刚上班的时候，我的圈子就是工人的圈子。
When I first started working, I mostly interacted with other workers. But after coming here, I'm surrounded by business owners, and I feel my approach to business has changed a lot. Their mindset is different. They are focused on how to make money and are incredibly driven. I've heard stories that when they first started their companies, they hardly rested. We only see their success now, but we really see the dedication and effort they put in behind the scenes.
As a newcomer juggling work in a foreign land, the young man admits that moving to an environment so different from Qingdao or his hometown took him some time to adjust, especially when it came to food.
因为韩国主要是清淡为主嘛，清淡或者是甜辣为主，甜口。但是
Korean food is generally mild, sometimes with a sweet and spicy flavor, and Shandong cuisine is also relatively light, as we usually eat flatbreads or steamed buns. But here, the flavors are much stronger, with a lot of chilies. Everything is very salty, spicy, and oily. Many people from outside the county have said they also had trouble getting used to the local food at first. But I do like the dried chilies here. They're appetizing. It's just my stomach doesn't always agree the next day.
He particularly enjoys the air and climate here. Summers are not unbearably hot, and winters are relatively mild, unlike the freezing winters in northern China. And life here is definitely more livable than expected.
我听说贵州市就是
I heard that Guizhou has one of the lowest GDPs in China, so I was a bit apprehensive before coming. But after arriving, I found it to be quite a pleasant place. It's more developed than I imagined. It has everything you need, and the people are very friendly.
Kim has decided to stay in Zheng'an for the long term. In the future, the company plans to bring its manufacturing operations here, and is optimistic about the bright prospects this small county offers. And that brings us to the end of today's Footprints. Thank you for listening. If you are interested in hearing more fascinating life stories of people in China, be sure to find us at radio.cgtn.com or on any of your favorite podcast platforms. Just key in Footprints, and you can find more stories anytime, anywhere. I'm Xingyu. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.